Hello! Thank you for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. For this installment, I'm going to use the Tarot Grand Lux by Ciro Marchetti. Is it illustrated or something by? I know there's a website. My brain's going a little slow. usgames.inc. No, usgamesinc.com. There we go. You can see it there. It's on this screen. Feel free to freeze frame. usgamesinc.com. That's what's on this box. That's the tarot, the oracle cards, energy oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. One of my more enjoyable decks, in my opinion. Use it a lot. Where is your... Oh, Sandra, I didn't get your book out, Sandra. I'm so sorry. Hayhouse.com. I believe it's on the bottom. There's also hayhouseradio.com. But hayhouse.com. If you search Sandra Ann Taylor, you'll find it. Are these the websites? Yeah. So here's more information. If you're interested, feel free to freeze frame and check that out if you're interested. I also use dice. I use a 22-sided dice for the major arcana. I substitute 22 for 0 for the Fool. And I use a 14-sided dice for the minor arcana, and I use a 4-sided dice to choose the element to match up with that. They are from here. The ones I currently use are from here. The Dice Shop, I think it says Math Art Fun. Can't read it. Math Art Fun, is that what it says? mathartfun.com, if you want to check that out. Hopefully you can read that if you want to read that. Alright, with that being said, if you'd like a reading from me, shoot me an email. jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. And let's go on to your reading. Hello, Libra. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. These readings are valid for when you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Libra? I kept thinking we're going to have some spicy fun here, so let's see how spicy it is. I don't know if you want spicy, but I think it's going to get spicy. And when I say spicy, I think it's going to go to your advantage. Even though it's spicy, which means, is it all fun and games? Probably not. Is it still going to go your way? Probably. Ooh, your card is the last card. How much more of this do we have to do? Okay. There's a connection here. Obligation. Literally, the card contract is out here. Okay, so hold close to your values. Remember to strategize this to hold close to your values. Certain things you might have to do in the moment may not make sense that much in the moment, but will play out to your advantage in the long run. All right, we'll see where that's going. Because you might have to do some strategizing here. Got to play the long game. Part of the playing the long game is what I keep getting is like, it doesn't look right at the moment. It looks like it's out of balance in the moment. You have to let it be out of balance now so you have an opportunity to fix it later. You are playing the long game with this situation. This is a situation where I feel like it has been very draining. I don't know if it currently is, but it has been. You've done a lot of work to keep people where they're supposed to stay. You've done a lot of work to make this work out well, but the current energy, I feel like it's going out of balance. Okay, that's why this is here. The current energy is going to go in a way that you don't like it, but it's not going to be like I'm stressed and I can't stand it. It's going to be kind of like, I don't like this. This isn't fair. So you've put a lot of work in here. You've done this for a long time. Okay, so I'm kind of like torn where we're going to go next. You've been trying to balance something, and you've been trying to do something, but somebody else isn't playing your game. Whatever it is you're doing to try to help this work out, somebody else has put it too much on one side. So if we're trying to balance 50 coins, you're like, okay, 25 here, 25 there. This isn't that hard. Somebody has like 45 coins, and then they're trying to pretend they got 5 coins on the other side, and they're pushing their hand down. Like, oh no, this balances. I have 45 coins, they have 5, and they're holding it down. They're pushing that down. You're like, no, that's not right. And in fact, that makes you very upset. Kind of like, I didn't I didn't do this. I didn't put you in that position for you to do that. I didn't help you get where you are for you to do that. That's not fair. I don't like this. And I feel like that's part of this. I helped create the situation where it is currently, and I trusted this person to do the right thing, and that's not right. 50 coins, and you're only giving them 5, and you're keeping 45, and you're acting like that's fair? That's not anywhere near fair. I don't like that at all. Again, I'm going to come back to this. Give it a chance. The moon is here. Goddess of the moon, the moon. Give this some time. This is setting it up. This is setting it up to your advantage. It doesn't feel like it right now. You don't like it. You don't like it for good reason. For a very good reason, clearly. What is this situation built from? Lies. Okay. Lies. But, there's an advantage to this, because I feel like you're going to be like, well, how is that an advantage? The lies never change. So, okay. I don't feel like it's somebody just constantly lying. Could be. It's not what I'm gathering. I feel like somebody's saying the same lies over and over and over and over and over again. Like, how do I explain this? It's kind of like they're saying, this road leads to Pleasantville. This road leads to Pleasantville. And you're like, no, it leads to a trash heap. It leads to the dump. That is not Pleasantville. That's not Pleasantville. They keep saying the same lie, the same lie, the same. I feel like it's literally the same lie. The advantage to that is, like, they're going to tell you that. They're going to tell other people that. It's going to be the same thing, the same thing, the same thing. Very predictable. With these two together, it can talk about a Taurus energy. Doesn't make anybody good or bad, but it's like the same. Doesn't mean you're dealing with a Taurus. Doesn't have to. I think you know this, but I'll say this for fun. There is no sign is good, no sign is bad. It's all about your core energy and how you're expressing through that energy. I think you know this. I don't think that's blowing your socks off. Like, not all Libras are good. Not all Tauruses are good. Not all Tauruses are bad. Not all Libras are bad. Like, it has nothing to do with the sign. It's the core energy. I think you know this. I'm pretty sure you probably already know this, but you know what I mean. Because I hear that all the time. Like, I once saw this lady, and she professed that all Geminis are evil. And I'm like, no. That's definitely not the case. But sometimes you just don't match with certain energies. Just in case we need to put that. You may know that you don't match with certain energies, and that's fine. This is just saying there's this energy going through it. Same. It's very, very, very predictable. Cool. Wow. Cool in the sense of, like, you can plan for that. You can do something with that. Even in the lie, you found a truth within the lie. The truth is they're always going to say the same lie. Okay. Not saying you like it. I'm just saying it's there. Another thing that's passing, this energy is not always the same. Other people feeling like they have to adhere to that lie. And it might even be the lie itself, but like they have to adhere to this person. At times, some people feel like they have to go along with that person, whether they like it or not, whether they know it's the truth or not, whether they know it's the lie or not. Some people feel like they always have to go along with it. That's a transitory energy. If you can prove to these people that you don't have to put up with that person, you don't have to go down that road, just because they're saying that's Pleasantville and you know it's not, but you know they want you to go there, you don't have to go along with it. There are certain people here who go along with the lie, and they flat out know it's a lie, but they feel like they have to. Oh, that person's saying it's Pleasantville. Okay, gotta go to Pleasantville because they're saying we have to. And you could even say, you know that's a trash heap. Yeah, but I have to. They say we have to, so we gotta do it. But you know it's a trash heap. Yeah, I know. It's not Pleasantville, I know. But they want me to, so I have to. Transitory energy. If you can prove to them something better is out there, there's other chances, there's other options, you have a chance to change this. Because I feel like you're looking at some of this going, they know this isn't going to work out. Why do they keep doing that? They feel like they have to. You might already know that also. Opportunity's coming your way here, though. It's coming. Knight of Swords, Libra's typically not only very smart, but very gifted with communication. You can help people see what they need to see. Okay? You're also having to bide your time. You're probably already doing this. Probably already doing this, but in case some of you watching aren't, hold back information, wait. Wait for your proper moment. You probably already are. Some of you may need to hear this. I feel like the majority of you kind of already know it. Wait for your moment. Wait for your moment. Wait for your moment. Something else not known coming up in the future. Ooh. This is like very smart intellectual moment coming in. Is this for you? Somebody else? What is it? Can we get like, is this another person? Because I'm not buying that it's another person adding to the pot. I feel like that's information coming your way randomly. Random good luck. 5 of Wands. Okay, 5 of Wands is a conflict. Libra's not very... You guys don't get all warm and fuzzy about conflict usually. It's fine. I don't think it's going to be that bad. Random moment. Very, 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 very good information coming your way. Very powerful information. Conflict coming forward that's going to open a door for you. Conflict showing you success. I don't feel like it has to be a bad thing for you. It almost reminds me of somebody like really pushing their luck way too far. It's almost like this person with the 45 coins on one side that they're going to keep and then the 5 on the other holding the thing down. Like, oh no, see that matches. That balances. Look, it clearly balances. You can see that. The needle's in the middle. It balances. You're like, you're holding half of it down. Stop it. This is like somebody stepping in. It's almost like law enforcement stepping in and going, okay, Screwball's going to jail. Screwball's going to jail because this is way too illegal. Could be. Doesn't have to be. These two coming together, there could be a legal aspect to this. In which, the person who did what they did is going to pay for what they're going to pay. That may be how justice comes in this one. This is not something that I feel like you have to fear. Hopefully you don't. But there is this energy where it's like, okay, how are we going to... That person did this, but now what type of retribution do the rest of us have to pay for it? I don't think you do. It may feel like it, but I do feel like we have to rebalance things fairly. We have to go through the thing and sort it out the best we can. So be careful of getting stuck in that energy. Somebody's going to pay for their negative energy. Talk to it as honestly as you can. You're Libra. Remember that you're Libra. You know how to talk to these situations. Smooth it out, move it forward, let's move it into the past and go forward in a pleasant way as much as possible. Again, remember who you are. You're Libra. You got this. You got this. Because success is coming. This is a successful moment. To get to this successful moment, we have to deal with the devil. Just go into it. Don't delay it. The sooner you get in, the sooner you get out. Let's remember that. Head for it. I know you're not going to want to. I respect that. But it's not going to go away. The longer this energy waits, the worse it gets. So whatever that is with this moment where there's conflict, go into it. Just get it off your plate. It's kind of like when I was a kid, there was vegetables that my father had this rule, you couldn't leave the table until you finished everything on your plate. So I was one of those kids that, like, if there was, like, for example, green beans or carrots, I'd eat them first just to get rid of them. And then I'd eat the other things I liked. Because once it's done, once it's gone, it's gone. It's gone and we don't have to deal with it anymore. Okay. It's not going away either. This is also that thing where, I don't remember him doing this, but like it just seems like, for example, if I was going to use the carrots or green beans, the longer you make them wait, the more they're going to give you. It could be one of those things. Okay. Do what you got to do. Once we get past the devil card, you can go on to success. It doesn't mean it's going to be perfect from there on out. They're saying they're warning you. Some people are going to play really, really nice. Watch out for them. Watch out for them. Some people are going to play a little bit too nice, and you're going to know that it's not right. You're going to have that feeling. Part of you is going to want to kind of be like, all right, let's just let it be good while it's good. That does make sense that you would want to. It's not going to work in your favor. Like, keep an eye on it. Even though people are being a little extra agreeable, get in there, find out what's happening. you have to at least know what's happening. You know what I mean? At least know what's happening so you can plan as you need to. Some people are going to be over agreeable. Don't let sleeping dogs lie. Check on those dogs. Check on those dogs. What to do with it? Balance things out. Whatever that moment came forward with that commotion that reset things, realize that energy is still there and still watching. And keep working with it. Doesn't mean you have to work like hand in hand with it, but whatever the situation is, take it as if somebody's breathing right over your shoulder as you're fixing it. As if they're watching every little thing you do as you do it, and they're like, oh, that I needs a dot. Oh, that T needs a cross. Cross that T. Come on now. Are you sure that's a period? I think that's a question mark. Make sure you do that right. Take it as, I know that that's not a comfortable way to live. It's a short-term thing. Handle it as if that's what's happening to you. Balance it out that way. Because I feel like I just feel like if I handle it as if somebody's like watching every little thing I do, you'll kind of get used to it, ironically. And I also feel like it's not like you're doing anything bad, but if you have that mentality, like somebody's watching every little thing you do, you're going to make sure you back things up. You're going to make sure you have proof. So like if somebody questions something you did, you're going to be like, well, this is why I did it. This is one of those situations. If this reading's hitting, this is one of those situations. Doesn't mean you're going to live out the rest of your life that way, but for now, because the reason I'm saying that is because conflict will come back again. It'll come and it'll go really fast. It won't last as long the next time it comes in, but it will come back. You got the Five of Wands. It will come back. But this could be a very quick and easy thing for you if you were handling it that way, as if somebody's like watching every little thing you do. Well, that's a question mark. Fix that. Oh, that should be a capital letter. Capitalize that. Go back and capitalize that. Come on. Like if you treat it as if somebody's doing that to you, it'll come and go really fast. It'll be like, okay, I did everything I was supposed to. I have everything in a line. You can see where I did everything I was supposed to, and you can see why I did it that way. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything that you can complain about, and the reasoning is right there for you. It'll pass by really fast, and you can move on to better things really quickly. Really quickly, you got the Healer of the Ages. It also, like, if you're worried that for some reason your reputation is in question, this will repair that. If you are fearing that your reputation could be in question, this moment will repair that if you handle it that way. Keep that in mind. This energy, as long as things are on the up and up and they can see what's going on, they'll move on. They won't have time for you. If you're doing everything you're supposed to and it doesn't take them long to figure it out, they'll move. Okay, yeah, whatever, Libra, bye. They don't have time for you. They're looking for the problems. They're looking for the issues. And you have more value coming out of that. This energy is one that, like, I feel like for you it's uncomfortable because it can be very brutal, but it can be very giving when it feels like you made its job very easy. If you make its job very easy, it can be very giving. It can be very, like, door to value coming in here. Keep that in mind. So, I think this can go well for you. Are we good? I think we're there. Whew. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that helps. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you for watching.
Have a great day.